Welcome to class. Okay, so here we are actually given 1 all over the x root of 49 minus 1 all over the x root of 7 equals 20, and we are to find the value of x that satisfies the radical equation. So how then do you go about it? Now let us take note of this as 1 all over 49 all raised to 1 over x, then minus 1 all over 7 all raised to 1 over x, all equals to 20. And this is because nth root of x will give us x raised to 1 over n. Okay, so to this end 49 here can be simplified to a base of 7. Here you have 1 all over 7 raised to 2 all raised to 1 over x, then minus 1 all over 7 all raised to 1 over x equals 20. And according to the law of indices, now these two exponents are commutative. Okay, so which means we can rewrite it as 1 all over 7 raised to 1 over x all raised to 2, then minus 1 all over 7 raised to 1 over x equals 20. So at this point, let's make 7 raised to 1 over x equals, let's say, a. Okay, so we will then have 1 over a raised to 2, then minus 1 all over a, all equals to 20. Now finding the LCM here, you have a raised to 2. Okay, a squared divide a squared, that will give us 1. 1 times 1 will give us 1. Minus a squared divide a, that should give us a, times 1, that should give us a. Then take note, all equals to 20. Now when we multiply both sides by a raised to 2, we end up having 1 minus a equals 20a raised to 2. Okay, so if I have to rearrange this, okay, we have 20a squared equals 1 minus a. So if we subtract, if we add a to both sides and subtract 1 from both sides, we have here 20a squared then plus a minus 1 equals 0. So we've arrived at to a quadratic equation. So all we just need to do now is to factorize. Take note, here we have 20a squared plus a minus 1 equals 0. And take note that this quadratic is having a leading coefficient of 20. All we just need to do is to multiply it by this negative 1. Okay, and by so doing, we end up having that the product now will then be negative 20, and the sum here is just 1. So here we have positive 1 for the sum. So what are those two numbers which one we multiply would give us negative 20, and now this should be 5 and negative 4. When we multiply these two numbers, we have negative 20, and when we sum them, we have 1. Okay, so how then? Let us now factorize this. So all we just need to do is open and close two parentheses. Now the leading coefficient here is 20a, then 20a. Then since the product here is negative and the sum here is positive, so it definitely means we just need to add plus then minus. So here we have 5, then here we have 4. So all we just need to do is to break down the terms in the parentheses. Now, which gives us, if we divide the whole of this by 5, we have here 4a plus 1, and we divide this by 4, we have here 5a then minus 1 all equals to 0. So here we have that 4a plus 1 equals 0, which if we subtract 1 from both sides and divide by 4, we end up having that a equals negative 1 over 4. Now for the second case, we have 5a minus 1 equals 0, which when we add 1 to both sides and divide both sides by 5, we end up having that a equals 1 over 5. Now let us recall that these are just the values of a and not for x. So recall also that from this part that a is equals to 7 raised to 1 over x. So all we just need to do now is to find the value of x. So let's find the value of x when a equals negative 1 over 4. So at this point we have that 7 raised to 1 over x then equals negative 1 over 4. So at this point all we just need to do is to apply ln to both sides. So by applying ln to both sides, we have ln then 7 raised to 1 over x then equals ln into negative 1 over 4. Okay, now since the negative argument of a log is undefined, so it implies that we can't continue, so this is invalid. Okay, so all we just need to do now is to check a equals 1 over 5. So we come back here, 7 raised to 1 over x then equals 1 over 5. So let us apply ln to both sides. By applying ln to both sides, we have ln then 7 raised to 1 over x then equals to ln into 1 over 5. Okay, so applying the power log to this, we end up having 1 over x ln 7 then equals ln 1 over 5. Okay, all right, so all we just need to do here is let's multiply both sides by x. Okay, so then we have here, we'll multiply, that will be x times 1 over x ln 7 then equals x times ln 1 over 5. So this clears of this, we are left with ln 7 then equals to x then into ln 1 over 5. Now let's divide both sides by ln 1 over 5. So this gives us, dividing this by ln 1 over 5 and here ln 1 over 5. So this clears of this, so our x then becomes ln 7 then all over ln 1 over 5, and which can also be written as ln 7 all over negative ln 5, which we end up having negative ln 7 all over ln 5. Okay, and which by calculation we have negative approximately 1.209 as the value of x that satisfies the equation. And if you plug in the value of x, but all you just need to do is to change this to an exponent, change this to an exponent, so you end up having an approximate value of 20. Alright, if you love what I've just done, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and ensure you click on the notification button to be notified of all my videos in physics and mathematics. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye bye.